Hi everyone, give this video a like and let's get the show on the pitch. Real Madrid have decided not to complete a permanent transfer of Shakhtar Donetsk defender Vinicius Tobias, who is currently representing the Merengues on loan. Napoli will need at least 80 to 90 million euros to sign Georgi Sudakov in the summer, Nicolas Kira says. David Alaba is the highest-paid player in La Liga, with the Austrian earning 1.88 million a month before taxes. McDonald's has become the new title sponsor of Liga 1. The company will pay Liga 1 30 million euros a year as title sponsor, which is twice the amount of the deal with Uber Eats. Victor Osimhen is the highest-paid player in Serie A, with the Nigerian earning 1.5 million euros a month before taxes. To arrive at the level of Messi and Cristiano, Haaland has to win as many titles as they did, which means he has to do this for 15 to 20 years. Pique thinks. Mbappé is the highest-paid player in Liga 1, with KYLIAN earning 6 million euros a month before taxes. Bournemouth chief scout Mark Burchell is close to joining Liverpool after Hughes. De Bruyne is the highest-paid player in the Premier League, as Kevin earns 2.02 million euros per month before taxes. Richarlison on the importance of having a psychologist in the team. "It saved my life," the Brazilian striker stated. "We are Italy. That's why we need to constantly create something new, something stronger," Spalletti said. Former Sevilla player Johan Konoplyanka has decided to end his career as a footballer. None of the offers were suitable in terms of salary. The winger is 34 years old. Real Madrid have prepared a new contract for Andre Lunin. His current deal with the club expires in June 2025. Aston Villa have sealed the biggest shirt front sponsorship in the club's history, with the Greek online sports betting platform Betano paying £20 million annually for 2 years from next season, coinciding with the launch of the club's new Adidas kit. Manchester United are reportedly lining up a move for Wolves midfielder João Gomes in the summer transfer window. Fenerbahce are reportedly considering quitting the Turkish Super League in protest over their perceived poor treatment by the country's authorities. Manchester United have reportedly agreed to pursue Juventus defender Gleison Bremer following a recommendation from incoming sporting director Dan Ashworth. "I'd really like Xavi to change his mind and stay as Barca manager. I won't put pressure on Xavi, it depends on him. He is aware of my desire for him to stay here. We will see at the end of the season," Laporta told Mundo Deportivo. Roberto Martinez has won all the games as Portugal head coach. Luis Enrique on Xavi Simons. "He's another gem, doing wonderful things on loan. He's a top talent. Xavi has perfect skills for our idea and style, so he could be a great option for PSG. His future will depend on the club's decision, of course," noted the head coach of the Parisians. Barca want to include players and money in a possible swap deal for Amadou Onana. Everton prioritizes getting cash, but could be interested in players like Lenglet, Serginho Dest, Ansu Fati and Fermin. Mbappé overtaking me? He has surpassed it. It's already done. Kylian is already in the future, Thierry Henry thinks. "I think VAR is good. We just have to learn how to use it correctly and make sure we have the right people to handle it. Then, it can really be very good. We are in an initial phase and everything takes time," Erling Haaland claimed. Germany will team up with Nike from 2027. The German national team have been teaming up with Adidas for around 70 years, but now it's over. Mamadou Diawara left France's U19 squad after the French Football Federation installed new rules forbidding Muslim players from fasting during Ramadan. The rule means players are not allowed to fast when training with the national team. Leicester City have been charged by the Premier League for financial breaches. Could have big implications on them if they return to the league next season. Jude Bellingham's celebration is now officially in FC24. City Football Group are showing concrete and serious interest in 2003-born talent Luciano Rodriguez. Feyenoord want Luciano since January. City Football Group are planning big, but won't pay more than $15 million, just for 75%. I have told Atalanta that I want to leave the club in the summer. I hope there will be options to consider this year. I've had an amazing time at Atalanta, and I hope they will get a big sum, Teen Cup Miners told Telegraph. Matthias Zuli confirms he rejected a bid from Al Ittihad. Yes, they wanted me from Saudi, but I decided against that move. I'd like to have a chance at Juventus for sure. My dream is to play in the Premier League one day. It's just a fantastic league. Matthias told Distorts Radio. I had a chance to join AC Milan, Roma and Inter last summer, it's true. I was really tempted by Roma. In the end, I decided to sign a new deal at Atleti, also helping the club with financial fair play by changing the salary conditions, Morata told Gazzetta. Despite some small fitness issues in recent days with the national team, Erling Haaland will regularly start for Norway. Both player and coach confirmed he is fit and ready to play. Thiago Silva has been a dream of ours for a long time. The president talks to him almost every week. Thiago knows that here the doors are wide open for him. We don't want to put the pressure on him, but one day Thiago will return, Fluminense director Fred told. I don't know what is gonna happen in the future, but what I can say is I'm so grateful for Newcastle. I'm happy at the club, Bruno Guimaraes assured. England confirmed Bukayo Saka left their camp as returned to his club for continued rehabilitation on an injury he reported to St. George Park with. Yesterday, the Euro 2024 playoffs took place. All the results are in front of you. Moving on to the main news of the release. Former Brazilian national team forward Robinho was found guilty of participating in a gang rape in a Milan nightclub in 2013. The 40-year-old Brazilian was sentenced to 9 years in prison, which he will spend in Brazil. Earlier on, an Italian court sentenced Robinho, but he returned to Brazil, which prohibits the extradition of its nationals. In February 2022, Italy issued an international arrest warrant for the Brazilian. Robinho himself claimed that he was convicted because he was not a white Italian. Real Madrid are sending their scouts regularly to France in order to monitor Leny Yoro. He is one of the main targets for present and future, Real insisting as they are aware of other clubs' interest, including Paris Saint-Germain. PSG are working on it since January. Liverpool winger Luis Diaz is a priority for PSG to bolster their attacking line, according to Santi Auna. The club from Paris has already made contact with the player's agent Raul Costa. Costa has a good relationship with assistant coach Antero Henrique, and he has already worked with PSG when signing Neymar. Liverpool have informed the Liga 1 champions that Luis Diaz will not be available for sale, though the Red and Blues hope to find a solution. Real Madrid striker Rodrigo Goes may change clubs in the summer and join Liverpool, Sport AS says. The source also notes that Liverpool are interested in a player that have already contacted the Spanish giants, who were expected to ask for at least 100 million euros for his services. Rodrigo reportedly suggests that his place in the starting lineup will not be permanent due to the likely arrival of PSG forward Kylian Mbappé in Madrid and the upcoming transfer of young Brazilian Endrick from Palmeiras. PSG head coach Luis Enrique has revealed that he has not been informed of Mbappé's likely future move to Real Madrid. Mbappé to Real Madrid? I don't know. No one knows. Only Kylian knows. When all parties involved decide to share the truth and their decisions, we will be there to listen, the Spanish manager said. The president of Barcelona, Joan Laporta, believes that Mbappé's transfer to Real Madrid will cause a big problem for the Merengues. I read about the figures that will be there for Kylian Mbappé and Real Madrid. This distorts the locker room. For sure, it won't be cheap, so it'll be a problem. I don't envy Real Madrid for Mbappé as a new signing. This distorts the dressing room for sure. You have to sell a player, don't you? Because they are not gonna play in the same place, the official told Mundo Deportivo. Luis Enrique also answered the question of whether he's considering the option of returning to Barcelona. Return to Barcelona? I'd always like that one day. Barca means a lot to me, but it looks unlikely. I want to respect my contract at PSG as we have an important project to develop and I won't break the contract. No way, claimed the former Barcelona boss. Folks, be sure to check out the new video on our football club project and find out how Xavi managed to bring back the best version of Barcelona again. The Football News channel was with you. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.